Okay, so you'll be able to create awesome stories that you can create just from posts that you want to make or just like quotes that you're bringing up. And imagine being able to expound on a quote, right? I'm going to show you a couple things. Here in ChatGPT, if you see up here, this is my prompt. I thought about this in my head. I just obviously just came up with this, and then I wanted to expand and expound upon it. Okay, you'll be able to do it quicker than you think, but slower than you want. I had that in my mind, right? So, and then I'm like, yeah, and that's okay because you just have to have patience and faith, I guess, and find equilibrium on that. So, and then I said, this is my idea in my post. Can you expand on this in some way with the style of Frank Kern copy without really too much humor? Because I wanted to test it to see what that would look like. You'll get there faster than you expect, but slower than you want. And that's exactly how it's supposed to work. Most people get frustrated here. They see progress happening, but it's not happening at the speed they imagine and all of that, right? So you can expand on your ideas, and AI can really actually kind of go into, some kind of certain writing style. You can feed AI so much of who you are and come up with, you can give it a bunch. You can even tell it, hey, I'm going to start pasting in a bunch of different writings and different copy, different emails I've done, right? Over the years even. And set, go check your email campaigns. Like go see your old posts. Tell it in context. Here's all my Facebook posts from the last 5 years. And you literally tell it that in front of time so it knows what you're doing. Give it context. So frame it. So the first thing you do is you just frame it. That distracted me. Just had my laptops, something went up in the fan and it was really causing some trouble there. Oops, got to fix that later probably. So being able to leverage AI in these kind of ways, you'll get your writing style from your posts, right? So you copy all that in there, you tell it, these are my Facebook posts from the last couple of years. I want to see if you can start developing my writing style. So what I want you to do is check this out. Give me ways to improve and tell me what kind of personality type am I and who am I really based on the posts that you see. So with all that information in hand, I'm telling you guys, have this kind of context. With all that information at hand, build out, some framework on how to build out really good copy. Give me like, what was my writing style this whole time? And then they'll tell you exactly, because they're going to analyze the patterns. AI is so good at analyzing patterns in that respect also. So yeah, you'll be able to do all that. Give it that kind of deep context. This is how we're using AI over here with the AI Samurai. All right. I teach people this. You give this kind of framing and context to AI. You're going to always give it obviously more information. It's going to be more of a fingerprint and closer to you. Then you're going to be able to really dial in. You want to make it as one-to-one to who you are as possible, because then you can amplify your results and your authentic nature a lot easier. And that's what I want to dial in for you in this AI Samurai course that I'm doing. Click the link below if you want to get, there's a limited time deal right now. Crazy. People are jumping in hand over fist. I'm closing it soon, but I got people around me that are just, so many aha moments. If you're getting a lot of value from this so far, that's what you can do really quickly. It's all up to you. Ball is in your court. So we're going to move on from here. And I'm just going to show you how you make stories, put some music on it. People are going to really engage with it. You can have people even get, you can get messages back and replies back because of the way you do it. So I'm going to show you something, what you can do. So you know how you can have big text up here when you type and it's going to have a nice red background or whatever? Well, that's awesome. It's scroll stopping. So what you want to do is I'm actually going to copy the very first part of this because I framed this as a hook, essentially, at the beginning. You want to headline everything, right? Everything's a headline, essentially. You'll get there faster than you expect, but slower than you want. And that's exactly how it's supposed to work. And then I'm going to do this. Watch. When I point below, even do this. I just don't want it to go. If you type too much, it's going to shorten, right? It's going to shrink into normal text. If I do this, oops, give me an emoji instead. Huh? How about that? So if I do comment or bubble or something like that, remember, I think it's bubble. I'll do, just this. If I do this with emoji, check comments. People are going to know what that means. So I use that emoji right there, right? See where I'm going with marketing and everything? You're still insinuating a little mystery in this, right? So check comments. They're going to want to check the comments. You're going to put a couple in there in the beginning because social and it's like not social engineering. It's like a bias, right? It's like a logical fallacy. People appeal to not authority, appeal to crowds. They can appeal to like the crowd consensus, whatever it is. I'm paraphrasing it. They will see more comments. There'll be there's going to be mystery behind it because they're going to see like there's 3 or 4 comments, and they're going to want to click view the comments. Okay, and so that can actually kind of be part of a call to action built in there, because then you can have all this other value under the in the comments, and then you can have your link with a call to action as one of the comments. That's another way to get a lot of clicks. This is why we infuse Facebook organic marketing with how AI works with the AI Samurai, and that's why I'm doing a big dealio with that right now too, limited time. So you can inquire. That's kind of a little secret deal, but you can inquire if you actually message me. If you're watching this video, you can message me, and you can ask for more info on that. And I'm giving that. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal right now, and to implement life-changing strategies within 3 to 5 hours. But here's what we're going to do now on this, right? I'm going to do a screenshot. I'm going to screenshot it. I want to make sure it's still recording after I do that. We're at 6:41. Screenshot right there, right? But usually you're going to get a screenshot, and you're going to tap the edit button at the bottom really quick. And you can go into gallery and do this too, but I like to do it quickly just to show you, and then you get a lot faster with this kind of thing. But if you have these, these revelations or these quotes during the day, or, some kind of snippet that's going to really be like, how, make things shareable, make everything shareable. Like, could I share this with other people, and would they like this too? Just like we sometimes internalize and we're like, I really like this thing, but what if you go out there and you share if other, like to see if other people like the same thing that you do. And then you can start thinking about this and posting a lot more in your stories, posting a lot more. The thing is if you have like 10 stories, and peppered through those stories, you have like a little, call to actions here and there, you inject your link here and there, make things a little mysterious here and there. Every, jab, right hook, 3 value stories, 3 entertaining stories, a combination of all that stuff, motivational, edutainment. And then the 4th story is like a little promotional deal, but it's not a traditional one. Nobody cares about how much your thing is off today. How can they transform in this moment? Like, what is not just the value for them, but how can they transform in this moment? Or very soon, right? Over the time, as they go through the contents, or, your products, your services, they're going to, over time, transition into the person they've always wanted to be when they jump through that portal. And hopefully your product is most of that portal they're jumping through, or maybe it's just a portion. But that's not the point, right? They're going to get a lot of value from you if you provide exactly what they're looking for. Hence, finding your target avatar, which we do one-on-one. I teach people one-on-one how to find it perfectly, and then how to design your conversations, how you're going to ask questions around that. So again, big deal is going on right now. Specials on the AI Samurai, Facebook Samurai, Instagram Threads, everything, the content code. And so everything is really going off right now when it comes to deals. People are going nuts. So it's up to you. Ball's in your court. Get a lot of value from this. I'm very confident what I'm teaching. Everything is screen recorded, click by click, like I'm in the room with you, teaching you literally a day in the life. How many people do a day? Usually it's like concepts and framework and everything. Well, hey, how about I show you exactly what I've been doing the last 10 years, like screen recorded day in the life trainings. Okay. No BS, no fluff, no text on the screen like a webinar. We're talking screen recorded, showing my Facebook, my Instagram, and every other platform. Like, come on. So it's a complete opposite of what most people are doing. And so going back to simplicity, working with human behavior around the entire deal, and instilling AI, like really putting AI and integrating it in with these social media platforms, but keeping it so human, that you're just amplifying your results. You're literally amplifying how real you are as a human, how true you are to yourself and everything like that. Okay. That's how we do over here as samurais. So flow like water, don't be rigid like rock, adapt to life, everything you want to make sure that you can really maneuver yourself and adapt really quickly into this world. But hey, we're here for that. That's what I'm teaching. Okay. That is what I'm actually all about over here. And this is where we go with this. Sometimes I'll be screen recording and I'll want to inform you of something that's like a philosophy kind of take, a little bit of human psychology. Again, keeping everything simple though. We framed this now, guys, right? We framed this. So what I'm going to do, I can even have the blue on there. It kind of looks like an arrow going down or like a raindrop. I'm going to download. So that's been downloaded. So now, sorry, I'm going to discard the post. I'm not going to post that because I've already posted today. And you only want one or two posts, usually only one. And if it goes kind of viral on your Facebook feed, you don't want to post a second one. It'll take away from the first one. So we have all these little obvious strategies that are the reason why when you just adjust things in these little micro manners, it adds up to a lot. And that's why we're kind of doing the opposite over here too of what most people teach. So we go to stories, press the plus at the top, and then go to story from here, or create story on the side, right on the left. And I can just throw that bad boy in there. I'll throw some music. Just wait. Trending. I'm gonna throw it back down there so I don't even see that. Oops. Oh yeah, I can't. Sorry again. I can't adjust the music volume when it's a picture. I forgot about that. So anyway, check comments. Go to post to see more. Or they could say reply below. Like on some other kind of context, right? But just put a couple of those out there, right? Always kind of share these kind of stories. If you can, any kind of quote that you have that's very inspirational to somebody, that's going to really resonate with somebody. But that's just another way to, keep adding stories through the day based on what you can share. And it's so important because a lot of people that are really watching you are going to get those updates and they're going to keep watching. And then you can tap on to see who actually watched some of your stories in the past, right? And so you can start messaging them and saying, "Hey, thanks for checking out my story, by the way. I hope you're doing amazing over there. I'm going to go check out what you're doing on your profile. Give me a second," right? And then go over there, do your thing, add some love, and then go in the comments, try to compliment, try to really, ask a question at the end and see if you can get a dialogue happening in the comments. Okay, and I show that screen recorded on what I'm doing, but at least I'm telling you what you can start doing right now, even from this video. So click the link below. Get what you need to get, because there's 3 options. Most people are jumping into black belt. They're getting lifetime content updates, access, support from me personally. I'm teaching how to do target avatar, finding exactly who it is for you. And then we optimize your conversation flow. So you literally, every question that you ask is exactly what they need to hear. And so you can finally, really start making sales and close, okay? Close without closing, by the way. So click the link below and check out what we're all about. Or comment if this is on the social media place. It might be on my site. It probably is right now. We'll see. Anyway, good deals out there. Hope you love this, and we'll see you on the next one.